Hello Balloon World, I'm your balloon twister Michael Floyd, and today I want to teach you how to make a balloon flower.
A little later.
Now, some people like a really long stem. Me, I like big leaves. So to get the big leaves, what I do is I fold it over to make sure that each end of the balloon meets just past where the fold in the balloon is. And then I twist it right in the middle. Like so. It's a simple flower stem with leaves. Now I shape my leaves. The way I shape them is by bending it over and giving it a nice soft massage. If this feels really tight, like now the top part here, what I like to do is I put a little bit of a kink in it by bending it over, squeezing the end, and letting the air come back in. Get the color of the balloon that you want the flower petals to be. Me, I'm going to be using that rose pink. And inflate it about half to 2/3 of the way. But you're going to want to let some air out to make sure it's soft, because we're going to be doing a lot of twisting with this.
A little later.
After you just give it a squeeze, it'll become nice and soft. Now what we're going to do for the flower petals is we're going to fold the balloon over. We're going to twist it. And on that first one, me, and the way that I like to do it is I give it a squeeze and twist. Fold, fold, squeeze, twist. And instead of using scissors or my teeth, what I like to do is I put it between my fingers and I snap and I pop it. So the way that I do that is that little part here that we bent, at the very end, I'm going to twist a small bubble, and I'm going to work the bubble into the center of a flower. Now, you notice the
Кой иска да подаря розичка? А? Не, но пък е идеално! Това е много добре! Кой иска да подаря розичка? А? Да си признае.
Следващия.
I'm your balloon twister, Michael Floyd, and today I want to teach you how to make a one balloon cat. Is this the best cat design I use? Probably not. But is this the best one balloon cat design I use? Absolutely. I get a lot of mileage out of this design. This is the basis for all my cats. To tie it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is a muzzle. You're going to want to twist 2 bubbles of the same length. About, you know, now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the knot here and we're going to twist it to the end section here. And then we're going to take that slack from the knot, and we're going to wrap it through the seam of the balloon, and then back around that section that we twisted it in.
готово.
Into earlier. What that does is it creates a nice flat plane there, those two bubbles, and creates a really cool looking muzzle for our cat. That also prevents it from coming undone. Next thing we need to do is we're going to twist two very small bubbles to the back of the head of the cat. The reason there are two bubbles instead of one is it makes it easier to
Не, чай не е готово.
A little later.
do the next one. One more. All right, that's three. We got two more. And the last one. Now you can see I have 5 bubbles.
Означава. И това в главата се разпадна.
A little later.
All right, we're going to twist this section here into this section here. And that creates a loop with a hole. This section here. And that creates a loop with a hole in the middle of 5 bubbles. Now that hole is where we're going to stick our muzzle. We're going to take our muzzle, we're going to feed it right through that hole. You're going to take the balloon, you're going to pull it out, and you're going to turn it. Now, you're going to pull it out. Okay, pinch twist the other ear too.
Става като стига, бе!
Here into the bottom of the neck here. Now I need 2 more legs. Now I want a long tail here on the end. So depending upon how much balloon I have left, and whether I've already reached the end, which I have, or whether I still have an uninflated section at the end, that will help me determine how big to make the legs. Because I'm sort of out of room here, I'm going to make the legs on the smaller side rather than the larger side. If I had some slack, I would squeeze the air down to try to fill it up to make sure the whole thing was fully inflated, and then I might make the legs a little bit longer to use up the extra balloon. But since I'm almost out of tail, I'm going to make them smaller. So 2 sections, but the good thing, the important thing is to remember that they are... Once again, twist this section here into this section here. Now, you don't want them to look too out. They are
A little later.
Okay, now you can see I have a section here for the tail. The last thing I need to do is kink the tail. So the way I do that is I take the balloon and I bend it over, and then I bend it back the other way. It does take a lot of practice.
Следващия.
Ease it and make it soft. Okay. First thing we're going to do is make the bunny's head and ears. Now to make the bunny's head, we're going to twist a small section about 1 inch. And then to make the ears, we're going to twist 2 sections of equal length, each about 2.5 inches. And we want to make sure these 2 are the same length. Now we're going to take the nozzle part here because I like to hide the nozzle. Okay. Now we twist a small neck. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to twist the upper arm, the one a little bit over 1 inch, and then the paw, a little bit under 1 inch. Now we're going to do another paw, same size, and another upper arm, same size as the other one. So you see,
A little later.
connects into where the rest of our balloon connects. Now go ahead and twist this part here. Straighten them up. Okay, the front of our bunny is
What
so
the
far
fuck? То му изчезна врата на моите.
A little later.
Straighten them up. Okay, the front of our bunny is so far doing pretty good. Go ahead and give the balloon a little bit of a squeeze. Make sure it's soft. This will assist.
Така.
So go ahead and
Кой
make it a
са
little
питам
bit bigger
се?
when you pinch twist it. Now, however much slack you have left, you're going to want about that much slack there at the end. Then what I do is I take it and I fold it over. So we have one big flower petal there. Then I find the center.
Дай, къде ма се
Part of
получи,
the
да
flower
знаеш.
petal, and I break this flower petal into two flower petals. Pulling it right down that middle part.
A little later.
By folding it right down that middle part. See? Two flower petals, equal size. Now you see I have that length there, that bit of slack. What I do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to go up to the neck, and I'm going to come back down
Не, нямаме толкова
and wrap it
дълго.
around the leg so it's taut.
Тази живота ми се получи, бе. Ето го.
By doing that, it makes the bunny hunch forward, as you can see.
Ето го.
And if you look at the underside, that's where that little bit of slack is. What that does is it forces all the air to rush to the top side and contracts the bottom side, making it look hunched forward. Like, you know, because bunnies have really bad posture. Okay. Feel free to go
Пак е
balloon,
нещо.
-animals.
Следващия.
The creeper. Let's go. First thing I'm gonna need is lots of green balloons. I think wintergreen will be a good choice.
О, чакай, маймо. О, гледай какво става.
A little later.
That's four.
A little later.
Така трябва да съм, не знам как да ги свържа после.
A little later.
Много успяхме да сложим, значи всичко е наред. Не направихме крипър, но си направихме шапка. Така, гледайте сега, това е кучето. Това е кучето ми от днеска. Искам да му сложите оценка от 1 до 10. Ето го сърцето. Оценка за сърцето. След това, гайс, имаме меч. Ето ви меча. Оценка за меча. След меча направихме пеперудата. Тя е най-големия провал пеперудата. Така изглежда. Това е мустака. Днес как се слагаше? Е така. Не мога да го сложа. Да, това е. Не мога да го сложа, нещо е багнал. Това имаме. Имаме цвете за вас. Имаме цвете. Не е за цветето ми? Де сте ли? Много добро цветето. Така нататък. Ладно, няма значение. Котката, ето е котката. Ето е котката, гайс. След това направихме заек. Его зайчето. Не за зайка. 10 за зайка! Добре. И знаете какво остана? Остана шапката само. Вижте каква карикатура. Погледнете просто. От тази страна, от тая. Не е за шапката. И отзад има. Чай, айде, чуваме се, чайде. Не, айде.